Well, hello everybody, welcome to Thursday. It's good to see you. My phone is the only thing that's working in the hotel room, and you are all even smaller than normal. My gosh. But it's good to see all those smiling faces. Great to see you. Hope you're having a good time wherever you happen to be. So I will miss tomorrow. I'm doing a presentation here in Krakow. And Sylvia is the artist tomorrow. I hope you can watch Sylvia tomorrow. She's a phenomenal artist, as you know. So I hope you can do that. Welcome till today. And the brand ambassadors and others are going to be looking at a new triad. And with that, I believe Letiza is going to be starting off and then asking people to join in. Hello, Letiza.
Hello, John. Thank you again. So we are with Giovanni. So we are presenting the new set. It's about autumn colors. And so we have chosen the Aussie Red Gold, the Rose of Ultramarine, and the Undersea Green. So they are autumn color, really. It's always, again, a yellow, a dark red, and a dark green. So dark yellow, purple, and green. So the autumn dark. So we go slide to Osire Gold. There is a series 2. It is a three pigment color. It is Yarilide yellow, transparent red oxide, and Finagridon red. It is a low staining color, non-granulating, yes, and transparent. While we see the rose of ultramarine, it is with two pigments. There is ultramarine blue and phenacridone red again. And it is a medium staining, granulating color, transparent, and excellent, of course. This is the shade of purple. And then we go to the undersea green. Again, three pigment with ultramarine blue, phenacridone gold, and Nicoleso yellow. So we are traveling across the phenacridone red and the ultramarine color, ultramarine blue. So the thing is that they are low staining or medium staining, so the lifting can be not so easy to do. And I missed that also Rose of Ultramarine and Darcy Green, they are in Series 1. So that is all I can say. And these three colors remind me the pumpkin leaves, landscape with flowers and dark scene, sunset. So you can play purple, for example, for aubergine and all the leaves you have with the undersea green. So you can play with all this. So let's have Giovanni to explain the mix and match with the three colors. So we play on cold pressed paper.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you to all the brand ambassadors who are playing with us today.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And starting for the usually sequence of three color and in Aussie Red Cool, apply the one layer of rose ultramarine and obtain this dark Aussie Red Gold. And in the rose ultramarine, apply the one layer of Aussie Red Gold and obtain with another shade. And on undersea green, apply on rose ultramarine and Aussie Red Gold after and obtain this particular shade. And this perfect combination for the, I remember.
Sorry, there is a thing.
Okay. And it's perfect combination for create the all the leaves for the autumn, the symbol of the autumn. And now changing the sequence on wet.
Non si vede.
Oops, sorry. Okay. And starting with rose ultramarine and mixing with also red gold, obtain this light brown, and with undersea green now. And also red gold, 1 point, obtain this dark green. And all three together, starting with undersea green. And after also red gold. And rose ultramarine, obtain this dark color. And obtain these three type of shade. And now the speed test of explosion wet on wet. The water, liquid yellowish. And the first is undersea green. Is very fast.
It explode.
The rose ultramarine, more length. And the last is also red gold. Is very, very low explosion. Check the difference on wet on wet. And now continue with one of the symbol of the autumn, the pumpkin, and obtain, for example, I use it for this part, the undersea green with the 70% of water. Is very, very light green. And one part, for example, of this part, left side, use only the also red gold in light mode for the normal pumpkins. And this another part, I use the also red gold more strong and undersea green for the green pumpkins. It's perfect for this combination. When dry, I use more strong, for example, also red gold for the shadows, for the more dark color. And the shadow, I apply the Aussie red gold and undersea green mixing. And obtain the dark color. This is a simple exercise for this. And continue for another symbol of autumn is the leaves. I use three color for the blurry background for the whole, and remove with the sponge the white hole, and continues with the leaves with only all Aussie red gold. I apply the layer and with dark color Aussie red gold and undersea green used for the contouring for the edges. And continues now after another brand ambassador. And the last is another symbol. Is completely the tree with for the autumn. I use the normal ink for sketching. I use all the three color in the set for the abstract effect on the tree. I use only the Aussie red gold for the base and mixing with the undersea green and rose ultramarine a little for obtain these shadows. And this is one of the symbol of the autumn, the foliage. Thank you, John.
Very nice. Thank you, Gio.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So hello and good evening or good day. I started with the autumn set, and that's the Aussie red gold. I never see such a golden color, and it's just for autumn. When you see that color, you just think on leaves. And undersea green is a wonderful green, and it's a little bit mystery. And the rose of ultramarine, I love that color very much because it's split in two colors. If you maybe you can see it, there is a very nice blue and a pink. And when we open, so you see the Aussie red gold is the warmest color. The rose of ultramarine is cool, and the undersea green is warm. And now you see the mix with that colors. And I love that very much. You see the little blue sparklers from the rose of ultramarine, and it looks very nice. And so I make a little bit of autumn picture, and you just see a little city in behind and a sunny house in front. And then I started to mix the colors, and we have a range of very nice warm brown tones. And when you look at it, it's amazing. That one I'm just fascinating. And so I started to make some crepes. I think it's a very good study in autumn to paint some crepes. And I start with a layer, a very soft layer of the rose of ultramarine. And then we can put some Aussie red gold in behind. Here I have a plate with the colors, and so I can go a little bit around and can put it on the paper. And I love to paint a little bit more faster, but sometimes you need time. And so that fantastic warm yellow is a very good friend to the rose of ultramarine. Uh-huh. And now we can go inside of the grapes. Here I have a little bit lifting. I make it with this flat brush. First I make the layer, and then I go around there and make the lifting from the colors. And here that's the shadow side, and so I can go very dark. And I go to the undersea green and make a first layer to my leaf. And if you put a little bit water inside, you see a very nice granulation. And that's perfect for the leaf. So maybe you can go to another ambassador and come back later. Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, Sabina.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Angela. Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm very pleased with this autumn set. These three colors, as Leticia has explained very well, they are made by different colors, like Rose of Ultramarine is made by these red, quinacridone red, I think, and ultramarine blue. But also undersea green has, I realized that also undersea green has this ultramarine blue, I think. And so I love these, the fact that they like divide into other colors when they dry. And that's perfect for me. These Aussie Red Gold, even though there are several pigments, it doesn't divide so much. But the mixes you get are just wonderful. Very similar to, slightly different, but similar to what Sabine has shown us. I love this mix of the Aussie Red Gold with the Rose of Ultramarine, because the Rose of Ultramarine is a granulating color, and so is undersea green. It affects the Aussie Red Gold. It's really a very bright color. It's the color like, it's like fire in the sky. I imagine fire in the sky at sunset. Here, I love also this mix of undersea green and Aussie Red Gold. I love this mix.
That's amazing. This granulation is amazing.
Yes, and that I think it's the undersea green, I think. Yeah. And here I didn't get a good mix because I put more and more color. So this I want to try again on another piece of paper. But look at these neutrals. When you use the three colors, if I use more of one or the others, then it tends more to the light brown or to the greenish. In this case, there is more green. And in the first one, I love the first one. Look at that. That is Aussie Red Gold and Rose of Ultramarine again. So these mixes are fabulous. Immediately,
Angela, may I ask a question before we move on?
of course.
Your Aussie Red Gold and Rose of Ultramarine, did you lay that down in two layers so that
This one?
or is it one layer mixed together?
No, I mix them on the paper, but I made like a paste. It was wet, but I made like sort of not paste because it was not that thick, but I mixed them both together. And then with a little bit of water and inclination, this one, as you can see, is inclined sideways. And you see the inclination is sideways.
That's amazing. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, but it was both of them. I don't mix them on the palette generally. So, but these were mixed on the paper, but this effect is fabulous. Yes, I agree. And these also, but it's like vertical. The inclination is vertical. The inclination makes all the difference as well. And this one, I also love this one. It's like an earthy, very beautiful, I don't know, neutral. I love it. So I thought I would do like a mix. I would play on with these three colors on a new piece of paper. And of course, I need to wet it first, because if I don't wet it, it's also possible, but it won't generate the effects that I want. Okay. So these are my three colors: green, undersea green, the rose of ultramarine. Oh, and I will put my yellow, Nickel Laser yellow. I think that this Nickel Laser yellows is one of Patricia Vargas' favorite colors for her flowers. You know, the way I wet the paper is irregular. Can you see that it's not even? So some places the drops are bigger than some other places. Okay, now I have the three colors here ready. So I thought I would start with, because it's also important what color you start with, as Giovanni has shown us several times. So I thought I would start with the rose of ultramarine, because that is in my dot card. Both undersea green and rose of ultramarine are on my dot card. So let's see what happens if I lay them thick. More color here. And I let it run a little bit before I put another color. And it starts dividing already. I don't know if you appreciate that, but here the blue and the red start to separate already. That's an amazing effect. I love that. A bit more paint here on the top. And now I think that the yellow will be definitely a wonderful thing. Look how it pushes. It is, wow, pushing the red away. Look at that. Wow.
And so what brush are you using?
This one is a heron brush. They have the same one in EOEO. I don't know, it's natural hair. I don't know which hair it is, but it is natural hair. It is so soft, so good. I love it. Can you get heron brushes in America?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Second, I need to dry my brush and apply. Now, almost the red almost disappeared. Now the remaining bit, I will paint with green here and go into the yellow. This is also a bit pushy, but not so much as the Nickel Laser yellow. And now I will use the inclination. And hopefully we will get some wonderful effects. Sometimes it's important to let the color do the work. I love this bright yellow here. This way. And a bit more. Can you see these little dots? These are the ones that will create the granulation. And the separation, because the undersea green is separating already in yellows and greens. I think they are such gorgeous colors. They feel like an evening, a really autumn evening. Well, if some other ambassador would like to continue, I will wait to see what effects are generated, and we can see them at the end.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you, John.
Hello, Sylvia.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. I'm lost here painting. I was trying the colors. I thought my time was after. But anyway, I'm here. It's a delight to work with these colors. And as you can see, I just put the color here. It's almost, there is undersea green here and here as well, but I'm trying to see the behavior of each color. And here, the Aussie hat gold is amazing because we can lift. That was my my subject here when I was alone, so sorry. But it lifts very well and gives a very good effect. Here, it's not the same, but there is a wonderful effect of separation, as Angela was saying. It's amazing. And well, let's stop this experiment and let's see how they behave together. Here. Sorry. I think I was in the flow, the famous flow for artists. Sorry, guys. Yes. Now, this yellow I know well, as Angela said, Patricia Vargas, another ambassador from here, brand ambassador from Brazil. She uses a lot the Aussie red gold. And I think it's an amazing color, beautiful, expands. Now, mixing with this color, it's amazing. The browns, the shadows that we can achieve for flowers. I think you know that Patricia, she has she paints flowers a lot. I think that's why she uses a lot this color. And undersea green, which is one of my favorite greens. I think it's amazing too. Oh, it goes all the way. And I think that this how it will start to separate and will give us a very, very beautiful watercolor stain. I don't know. And but these colors, as the set has autumn for to name it, and I think that a wonderful subject to paint with these colors are autumn trees. So you put the light behind. It's so funny because it expands. Then a bit of yellow here, so I can build my trees. It's only a play. Now, a bit of undersea green. So this will mix with red OC yellow, red, sorry. And we'll have a beautiful autumn shade for trees. Okay. And of course, I will use rose ultramarine for the shadows, but yeah, this is my forest, enchanted forest. I will add, it's still wet, very wet. And it's an enchanted forest, yeah, in the autumn. Now,
Definitely. It's very
yeah,
magical.
isn't it? Now, mixing undersea green with red, also yellow, the the color is more autumn, and we have another shade here. So maybe I'll have to wait for it to dry a little bit, but I will add the trunks in my forest. Now mixing rose ultramarine and undersea green, I have a very, very, very beautiful dark brown. Like, it's amazing. Well, I don't know if it's my time. It's today I'm really in the flow, but I'll try to be very quick, or otherwise we can go to another brand ambassador and then come back here to see my forest with this beautiful and amazing colors of this autumn set. Amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Sylvia. Now Ashley's back. Apologies earlier. Ashley's supposed to go next, but I know she's trying to reconnect. So thank you for
Oh,
being so
Yeah.
game for that.
that's
Yeah.
why I was caught.
Sorry about that, Sylvia. That was my bad. I'm glad we got to see you in the flow.
Okay, we can deal with this.
That's amazing. I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
these because we've got, I see this every week. We've got three colors and we get to see like just unlimited. There's so many variables to how it can be used. And even though it's just three colors, everybody's using it so uniquely. So it's just super, super fun. So here's my version. Just kind of swatched them out, kind of messy. Now, if you really want to see granulation, it depends on water. Now, some might say that's too much water. We could talk about that being too much water, but I've heard people say like I've painted out my paint and it's not doing anything. I don't see that separation. I'm teaching somebody right now, in fact, who's a beginner, has never touched watercolor. And that has been her thing is like, I'm not seeing the granulation and the separation you're getting. And it's just because, you need a little bit, of water to push those pigments apart. You need to let things flow. And as Sabina says, let it flow and let it glow. I love it. Okay, so there's kind of, it's so interesting because you can swatch a color on one kind of paper and then swatch it again on another paper and it does something completely different because it has to do with all the little hills and valleys and the texture of the paper, and there's just so many things at play here. So I was at the craft store yesterday and Halloween stuff is out, autumn, and so I grabbed this little pumpkin to swatch with. My daughter picked it out for today, so there you go. All right. So it's kind of playing around. I just love the mixes these make. I'm an earth tones kind of girl. I love earthy. And so here's kind of some swatches where I've mixed the colors together. So you get these vibrant colors, and that's the beauty of these sets, is you get to have so many options. You start out with this vibrant, gorgeous rose of ultramarine. Look at all that separation. It's just stunning. This has got to be, this and Cascade Green are my top two faves from Daniel Smith. And then you add a little bit of this to it. Look at that. I mean, come on.
Dusty.
And you get this. It's just, it makes me think of the grapes that Sabina is painting. And then this gorgeous golden color. And if you want to tone it down just a little bit, add a little bit of rose of ultramarine, and you've got just this like rusty, perfect autumn tone. And this paper is this is like an Arches rough paper. And so you get all this granulation and the pigments settle down in the little hills and valleys of the paper. Not the hills, the valleys. You get what I mean? And then here on another paper. I mean, it's so fun to try different surfaces. I should have tried it on watercolor ground just to see what they would do. I love seeing Angela do it on her hot press paper and seeing I can't replicate it, Angela. I've tried. I can't replicate what you do. So you are definitely one of a kind. You have a gift. Excuse me. Okay, so here I've got Aussie Red Gold by itself, Rose of Ultramarine, Undersea Green. I've been playing with leaves lately. I got these fun, they're like flower. They're for doing flowers brushes. And they're actually kind of a stiffer brush, a bouncier brush, which I'm totally not used to. So this is really fun for me to try new brushes, try new paper, try new mixes. It's just, I love it. Okay, so let's talk about mixing. I showed you the mix between these two, how we get this. Let's see, Aussie Red Gold. We get this like rusty color, and you can go so many directions with this. So if you look here in the middle, the Rose of Ultramarine to the Aussie Red Gold, if you've never swatched like this, where you start with one and slowly add the other until it's clean again, gotta try it. Because I mean, you could just mix them together and swatch it one time, or you can do, what Geo calls sequencing, is where you're just slowly adding some of the other color, and look at the range you can get. So that's kind of what I want to play with real quick. Fun to see a swatch, but it's also fun to see it happen. And this is actually mixing itself a little bit, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get, but we'll just try it. And then if you mix,
I love this pumpkin.
oh, thank you. I know my daughter was like, "Mom, you've got to get the pumpkin."
She was right.
Yeah, she's got good taste. I'm just gonna I don't like to mix too much. There's something about mixing where I don't want to over mix it. I want those little nuances. I'm gonna zoom in. Sorry if I make you a little stick there. I'm gonna fill in my little leaf. Look at that color. How pretty is that? I'm gonna add a little water. So if you're painting and your paint's kind of just stagnant or sitting, add a little water, add a little more pigment, see what happens. That's how we learn through play. Add a little more of that orange. All right. I'll never forget what Thomas Schaller said the last time he demoed. He said, when you leave the white of the paper showing, that's how your painting breathes. And I'm obsessed. So I've been leaving little white spots showing, and it's just so fun. And then I'm going to drop a little water in. I know this is a big no-no in the watercolor world, but I love getting some of these like flowbacks and blossoms. And the thing is you got to know how not to, so that you can break the rules. Like you need to know the rules so that you can know how to break them. That's what I live by. Okay, now let's mix these two together. They already are helping us out here. They're already ready to play. So let's make like a moody. I want a moody green. I mean, undersea green is already kind of a moody green. But you add a little of that golden color to it. It's like, oh my goodness. You guys, I've had way too much caffeine today and I'm shaky. It's always fun seeing, every brand ambassador has their MO. Some are very like Sylvia, she's got these gorgeous controlled flowers, but then they have control, but then they also have the play. Sorry, you guys couldn't see that. And then you get Angela's just totally abstract, flowy, and it's just beautiful. Okay, I really love the undersea green and the rose of ultramarine. I think that's probably my favorite mix. Sorry, I'm not even showing you. Sometimes seeing mixing is as important as seeing painting, I think. It's fun to try new brushes because, you get so used to your brushes and your paper, and then you try something new and it's completely different. You have to learn how to use, how to get enough water, how to use not too much water. So it's super fun to experiment. That's fun. I love this. It's really, really pretty. I want to see it kind of watered down. I've got it pretty thick. So let's look at it. I don't know. It's giving naphthalide maroon vibes in the words of the teenagers. And I'm here for it. So I have a teenage girl and she teaches me all the lingo and I'm trying to incorporate it so that I don't embarrass her too much. But, it's inevitable. It's my job. All right. So there's my little playful fall autumn leaves. And then let's look at this. I just want to show you one more swatch because I can't get enough swatches.
I love
If you guys,
I love the first of ultramarine, how it's separated. Yeah.
it's gorgeous. This set gives me Halloween vibes as well, kind of that like spooky. You've got like the orange and the purple and the green, and I'm really excited to play with those in more of like a spooky Halloween kind of sense. All right, thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Ron, we'll have Erkin next. And I think we have, as far as timing is concerned, we still have about 15 minutes. Buffy would have wanted to be here, but I think she's having some connection issues. So we're going to do Erkin. And just before we go with the rest of the BAs, maybe two more from our audience. Okay, over to you, Erkin.
Thank you, Ethel. Hi, John. Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
Arkin. Good to see
Hello.
you.
Good to see you to all. This is my swatch card for this week. This autumn Triad is great, absolutely great colors. I made a mini painting here with these three colors. Only three colors and mixtures of derived from it. These again, you see three colors, some specialities of it, gradation, mixing with each other with this triad, and mixing with other colors. Among the results, I think mixing this triad with lunar black, I got amazing results.
It's a beautiful color chart, Erkan.
Thank you, John. This is a 300 GSM 100 cotton watercolor paper. I made a template with Keynote, and as a background, I printed onto this paper and painted it.
Hi, Erkan. Here's Sabine. Can you tell me the other colors you mix with?
Yes, cadmium yellow medium hue, phthalo green blue shade, cobalt blue, and lunar black.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Looks beautiful.
Thank you, Sabina.
Really beautiful. Okay.
Thank you, Angela.
And Luna Black mixes with all colors, doesn't it?
Yes. Surprisingly, it's you produce great mixtures with. I didn't know it before, and now one of my favorite colors.
Yeah, you get hooked to it easily, don't you?
Yes. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. Very nice.
Thank you.
Again, anyone else? It's okay. I just saw Buffy, but we give her time to connect. Anyone else would like to share? Is Anna in the room or?
Yes, I'd like
okay.
to share. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Anna.
So, hi. Thank you. So this one is a little goofed, and it's not finished, and I cheated a little bit because the sky is a little blue, cobalt, and I forget. So this is autumn in the California hills, and this is the actual ultramarine, but I don't have it. This is from my dot card, but I combined the PV29 and PV19. And I created a bunch of things, but then my spray went wrong and it hit the sun, and I don't know if to fix it or I will overwork it as usual. So, but that's they're beautiful colors. They are incredible, and they mix really nicely. You can see like I think Sylvia was saying that the ultramarine and the green make great browns for the trunks and silhouettes like the bicycle here. And but that's what I did earlier today.
Very nice.
That looks like a happy accident, if you ask me. I love it.
Oh, really? Well, it's supposed this tree is supposed to be sharper, but I was trying to aim here, I think, with my spray bottle, but I grabbed it wrong and it hit the other way. I'm sure everybody has had that kind of.
Oh, no way. Nobody
Looks
has
beautiful.
Dreamy to me,
Yeah.
Anna. The
Yeah.
sun were yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Looks
Agreed.
beautiful, Anna.
love it.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch John Ardila's video where he does the suns like this. So, but thank you for letting me share.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. How about Veronica? Oh, okay. Buffy is
Buffy's
ready. We'll
ready.
call on
Yes.
Veronica.
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh, hi guys. Sorry I'm so late.
No.
Good to
Welcome,
see you.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Hello, Buffy.
Hello,
I
Buffy.
had to share these colors because they are really intense and exciting. So I just wanted to show you guys something really, really quick. So I'm just gonna get my paper wet, kind of random, wherever. This is gonna be exciting. Okay, so there's like white bits in there. And then I got this amazing brush and it's just damp. And I'm gonna load it up.
Wow. And when you're done, you can sweep the kitchen.
Oh, I love that.
That's amazing.
This out, guys. This is fun.
Oh, look at that. How beautiful.
Wow.
That's amazing, Buffy.
Moves like a dance.
That is so cool, Buffy.
These are the most beautiful colors.
Yeah.
So you can just find your biggest brush. Or if you have done any wallpapering lately. But I just wanted to show you guys like what an explosion of color these are.
Fantastic, Buffy, fantastic.
It sheds a little bit, but once it's dry, I can pull those little pieces off. And then we can just have some fun.
Yeah, even better.
It's such a beautiful piece. This is one of my favorite of the triads for sure. So I just wanted to share really quick. Thank you guys.
Very nice.
Movement.
Water now, right?
What kind of brush is that, Buffy?
What?
Where'd you get that brush?
It's out of Art Supply Warehouse. And they have a nice Daniel Smith products too. So, but it's by Da Vinci. It's a Duro Plus brush.
Wow,
And
that's awesome.
I've been having so much fun with it. It's just, but these colors, I just had to hop on really quick because I just love all three of them.
Amazing.
Buffy, we have a question for you on Facebook. Our friend Eric Anderson is asking, first of all, he's saying congratulations, Buffy, in WWS. The question is, will you be layering on this beginning? Thanks.
Yeah, this month I'm exploring watercolor layers and doing abstract pieces. So I think this is a fantastic start. And
I
then
agree.
as it dries, I can kind of see what it's saying, you know? I can do some beautiful wildflowers or grasses, a landscape. And thank you, by the way. Who was that? Was that Rick, our Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Oh, thank you. Look at that, though. It just
Wow.
beautiful brush strokes, and
I
just by
love
adding, it can move so much.
Wow.
Let's see if we can get one more out of here. I was having fun
Buffy,
with, yes.
I was just looking at John. He's got a big old smile on his face.
So pretty.
It is.
We're loving this. You're
I love
magical,
it.
Buffy.
Somewhere, somebody painted somewhere in your house. Because like this one's a Da Vinci, but this is a Home Depot special. So, you know, like, yeah, just like they're called paddle brushes. So share, guys.
Oh, that's a Da Vinci brush, you said?
Yeah, this one's a Da Vinci. I splurged. But
They make great brushes.
Oh, they do. But this one does shed. This one does. So I mean, see what you got laying around the house. You might be surprised what you can.
And you know, when you're an artist, any store can be an art store.
Exactly.
Any store. You just got to think outside the box.
How you can use it.
I will try to use my brush, this one enormous brush, next day. Have a look at that.
I was going to say that's an Angela brush.
Yeah.
I know that.
You can,
That's it.
you can do little, little marks in it, and just really be expressive and play with the paints rather than having to be so intentional all the time.
Yeah. Loosen up.
Loosen up, yeah. Great little warm up, right?
Yes.
Are they watercolor pencils?
These ones are the ink tints. I really like.
Oh, those are nice.
Yes.
I love the ink tints. Very nice.
But they're a lot of fun. Like I could just write like this is gonna say Daniel Smith Lee. There we go.
Hey, yay.
Hey, thank you, Buffy.
Very nice.
Okay, how about Veronica?
Today I make some normal mixes. Here I am. But
Veronica.
this rose of ultramarine is my wow. And I have to tell you, John, the Aussie Red Gold, my students, is a new name for him. It's Quachumara Orange. Quachumara. Yes, because someday I didn't remember the name of the color, and I was like, Quachumara, whatever. And they stick. So this Aussie Red Gold is
Quachumara Orange.
Quachumara Orange. Yes.
Very nice.
So, well, sorry, I didn't make something else, but I really enjoyed to play with these three colors.
That's awesome, Veronica.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. So now we're gonna put everyone's slide of cream.
Those are great.
That's nice. That's nice. Who is that?
Sabina.
Oh, Sabini.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Very nice.
Sabini.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, Sabine.
Oh, I love that. Giovanni, I love it.
Angela's.
Wow.
Thank you.
Very nice. Angela.
Anna's. Can you please hold your artwork, Anna?
Anne Marie, where's hers? Does she have some?
Oh, but okay,
Did I
there.
miss Anne Marie's?
Who else did we miss?
Anne Marie, what about her? Anna Marie?
Now, Anna Marie is helping us with Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sabine. Oh my gosh. And Sylvia's landscapes, Anna, Veronica, Angela, Barbie, look at it. Ashley, ooh, that's very autumn.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful, guys.
Yes, we put in. Oh, David too.
Oh, David. Hey, David.
Hello.
Nice, David.
Put Buffy's.
Hi.
This is one of my favorites.
Nice. Yeah, where's Buffy's?
Put in.
Buffy.
Let's put in.
Buffy for you.
Put back. Let me put back Buffy's. There.
Yeah. There it is.
Wow.
That's a masterpiece in 5 minutes.
Those are the best.
So good.
It's true.
Just nice.
Just very
Very
nice.
nice.
Yep.
Wow.
We put back Geos. Have everyone there.
We will
Very
ask you to swatch with us next day.
Nice.
Beautiful job, everybody. Very, very, very nice.
And we
Barb.
have
Thank you, everybody.
Very nice,
our
Barb.
Barb as well.
Nice, Barb. Barb. That's nice.
Thanks,
Good
Barb, for
job.
sharing.
Oh, Sylvia. Beautiful.
That's
Lovely, everybody.
Beautiful.
Hey, Mark.
We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Have a good
See you
one,
tomorrow.
everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone.
Evening.